Scriptures. Right, Shalom. I'm a Hebrew Israelite here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom and speak about the uplifting of these people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, who are the true Israelites according to the Bible. All right, and the destruction of all the rest of these heathen nations, man. All right, especially the nation of Edom, okay, which is you so-called white people. All right. First and foremost, man, there's been a lot of doctrines that have been going down that we have to, break down through the Spirit, man. All right. These false doctrines, they're just going to bring in leaven, and affect these younger brothers who are coming up, man. All right, we're trying to learn the truth and sincerity, man. All right. But first and foremost, man, I got to show you guys why we're out here. We came out here to prophesy. We came out here to show our people where they were going off. Excuse me, Salakia. You get Isaiah 58. Okay, this is Isaiah 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice as a trumpet, like a trumpet, excuse me. And shew my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins, man. All right, so we're supposed to show our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and their descendants, their transgressions. All right, because they've sinned against the Heavenly Father. And this is why the Heavenly Father casted us off in the first place, man. All right, because we transgressed the laws that He gave to Moses, all right, to give to us, man. All right. He said if we kept those laws perfectly, all right, and did what we were supposed to do, we'd be ruling right now, man. The kingdom of heaven would have been established even back then, man. All right. But since we did not break the laws, since we did not keep the laws, excuse me, all right, and we went off, the Heavenly Father put us in captivity, man, under our enemies, all right. And the enemy, that same enemy is ruling to this day, man. Okay, but the good news is that this is the last captivity, man. We're not going back into captivity after this, man. These Edomites are going down, all right? These Edomites are going down, and the Israelites are going to be the next rulers, man, after this World War III, okay? We get Isaiah 45 and 7, man, because it's you so-called white people's turn to feel that punishment, man. All right, and that pain that the Israelites have been feeling for the past centuries. Okay, this is Isaiah 45, verse 7. No, Salakia, not 45, verse 7. I was looking for something else. Maybe it's Isaiah. No, it's Jeremiah 49, Salakia. You get that. Alright. Okay, this is Jeremiah 49, verse 12. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, man. All right, whose judgment was it not to drink of the cup of slavery? All right, of oppression. All right, the Israelites are not supposed to go through that, man. Okay, because the Israelites are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. They were never really supposed to go through that. But the fact that first and foremost He had to fulfill prophecy, okay, and that we went off. That's the reason why that happened. All right, because if we never went off, we would have been ruling right now. Okay. This earth would have been in perfect harmony, all right? The heathens would have been under us, like they're supposed to be, all right? And the Israelites would have been on top under Yahushua, okay? For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, man. So we surely drunk of that cup, though. Even though we weren't supposed to drink of that cup, we drunk of it, all right? Which means that we went into slavery, we caught hell, okay, under our enemies, all right? And art thou he that should altogether go unpunished? So that's talking to the so-called white man. Are you the one that's going to go unpunished? Even though the Lord did this to His chosen people? Are you going to go unpunished for what you've done? Let's see. All right. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it, man. All right. So you devils are going into slavery, man. All right. You devils are going to drink of that cup. Okay. The same way the Israelites, right? Which the Israelites are chosen people into the Heavenly Father, right? I'll get that in Zechariah, the 8th chapter. Actually, Zechariah 2 and 8. The Heavenly Father, He only loves Israel. Okay? He only loves the true Israelites, which are so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? But if he put this type of hell on his own chosen people, which he loved, what do you think he's going to do to the people he hates, man? Which are the so-called white people, the Edomites of the Bible. What do you think he's going to do to you, man? All right? Is he going to let you go off scot-free, man? Of course not, man. The Most High is going to bring fierce judgment upon you, man. All right? And you're going to feel all that shame, all right, for all those centuries. Going to hit you like a brick, man. All right? And then you're going to go right to slavery where you belong, man. All right? You get Zechariah 2 verse 8. This is Zechariah 2 verse 8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. All right? Which nation was the main nation that spoiled us? These Edomites, these so-called white people, these crackers that you see walking up and down the street, man. All right? They were the main ones that spoil us, man. All right? For he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye, man. All right? When you touch the Israelites, the true Israelites according to the Bible, all right? Not those Israelis, man, or Jewish people, the true Israelites, okay? The Most High has a grudge against that, man. The Most High is looking down on that, and he's mad as hell, okay? But he's waiting for the time after all these prophecies are fulfilled, like World War III, the microchip, all right, which is the mark of the beast, okay, to start moving on you Edomites, man, which he already started to move on you, man. That's why you devils are killing yourselves in schools and all that shit, all right? Because you're going down from your rulership. Okay, at one point, you know, these Edomites were at the top, man. No one was telling them nothing, man, at one point, man. But now it comes to the point where everyone's looking at you sideways, all right? Everyone's looking at you like you're the problem, okay? You're starting to wake up. But the fact is, the Most High is the main person you should be afraid of, man. The main person you should worry about, man. All right? Because he's looking at you like you touched his chosen people, all right? And you had no mercy on his chosen people. So what is he going to do to you, man? All right? So that proves that the Heavenly Father loves Israel, the Israelites, okay? And let me get, matter of fact, I'll get Malachi 1. Malachi 1 verse 2. This is Malachi 1 verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Right? So the Heavenly Father is saying that he loves Jacob, man. Which are the Israelites according to the Bible. Which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You are the true biblical Israelites. Okay? So basically, he said that he loves you, man. Alright? But what does he say about the Edomites who put you in captivity? What did he say about them, the so-called white people? What did he say? Let's see what he says. Okay? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Yet I loved Jacob and I hated Esau. Alright? So the Heavenly Father hates Esau, man. Alright? So you so-called white people descend from Esau, man. A man named Esau. Alright? That's your biblical nationality is Edom. Okay? So the Most High said he loves Jacob, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Who you destroyed and slaughtered, right? So what do you think the Most High is going to do to you in this coming time, man? What do you think he's going to do to you, man? All right? He's going to put you in double bondage, man. He's going to put you in a worse condition than you put them, all right? And that's justice, okay? Because these Edomites don't believe in justice. The only time they believe in justice is when it has to do with them, all right? Like 9/11, never forget. But when the Israelites speak about the atrocities that happened to them, they want, why are you bringing up the past? You know? But that's how a hypocrite moves, man. All right? That's how these devils move. All right? Let me read that again, man. Okay? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, man. All right, so the Heavenly Father is going to throw down all these buildings that you see here, man. All right, all this structure, because this is an Edomite architecture, man. All right, in the ancient world, the other nations were building high buildings like this, man. That's actually against the laws of the Heavenly Father, man. All right, because if there's a fire or something that happens, you can't escape, man. All right. In our laws, you can't have a building more than 3 stories, and you have to have something around the building so that you can jump off for safety if something happens, man. But these Edomites like to do what they want to do, man. All right? So everything they do is opposite to what the Most High told them to do. Okay? That's why they have these skyscrapers, which reminds them of the caves. All right? Let me continue with this, man. All right? Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. All right? And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever, man. All right? So the Edomites are the ones who the Heavenly Father has indignation forever against, man. Okay? And the thing that I was speaking of when I did a lesson today was that there's a difference between hatred, pure hatred, right? And wicked hatred versus indignation. Okay? You so-called white people, you have pure hatred. Okay? Which is like hatred without a cause. Okay? That's what you so-called white people have. But the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, we have indignation. All right? Which means righteous or justifiable hatred. Okay? That's the difference. That's the difference. All right? So the Most High is setting you up to get judged because of the wickedness that you've done, man. The same reason why he's gonna put you in slavery, man. All right? Let me read that one more time. Okay? And they shall call them the border of wickedness, which means everywhere they go, wickedness prevails, man. Okay? That's why they're known as the wicked. That's why people, the big term, the famous term, the white man is the devil, so to speak. The so-called white man is the devil, right? Why is that, man? Because of his works, because of what he does on the planet Earth, man. All right? They don't call him that just because he looks red, man. They call him that because of his works. All right? And the Heavenly Father calls him the wicked and the devil, man. Yahweh Shai called him the devil, man.